It's the rim of the world, baby. So, The Rim of the World is a movie on Netflix, brand new, just came out today, that follows four kids who go to the summer camp and they're there just, doing kid stuff when all of a sudden an alien invasion or an alien force attacks the world and, they get separated from the rest of the campers. All the campers, they somehow manage to leave and go back to the cities or their homes, but they get left behind, and while they're there, they end up getting this key to this special weapon system from an astronaut who crash lands into their freaking summer camp, and they have to get it all the way to this NASA base so they can activate this special weapon system. So that's the basic plot of this movie. You got four kids who get this, weapons key, and they're supposed to take it to this NASA place so they can defeat the aliens. And this movie's really a coming-of-age story. These four kids have issues and problems that, we learn about them as they go on their journey, and they overcome them, and they really grow as children and really just about become adults. Like I said, it's a coming-of-age story, so they really grow. They go to this camp, just normal kids with problems, and they overcome so much more by the end of this movie. This movie's a lot of fun. I honestly enjoyed it a lot. At first, I wasn't sure when it started. I was just like, some of the jokes are kind of lame or whatever. But by the end of it, I really just had a blast overall. They have, I don't know what their budget was, but it seemed like they had a good budget because they have a lot of places where they film. At first, I thought they were going to have like maybe a couple, but overall, they do a lot in this movie. And they have this alien that's constantly chasing these kids. The effects for the alien isn't great, but it's a movie, or low budget movie. I'm assuming because I think that's what it is, low budget movie. But they do a fantastic job with the effects and everything. And these kids, I really enjoyed these kids. I mean, there was a couple of times where I'm just like, oh man, this kid's not a good actor. But overall, they do a fantastic job. They're all great actors, up and comers probably, and they do a fantastic job. I really love all of them, actually. Some of them start off more jerkier than others in the beginning of the movie, but as we go on, they open up and we get to understand them more. So by the end of the movie, if you don't like these characters, then you were probably watching a different movie, because, like I said, in the beginning of the movie, there's especially one character, Darius, who he comes off as overly cocky, and you're just like, I've seen this character before, so what's going to humble him? But he's just presenting or masking himself. He's not really an overly cocky person. Maybe he is, but he just does it to mask his pain of what's happening in his life. Because these kids, like I said, they all have problems, so it's very interesting stuff. Overall, fantastic movie. Super fun, super enjoyable, good, decent effects, great cast. I love how this movie ended. I'm not going to say how it ends, but they definitely don't go for the sequel baiting, because usually when you see one of these movies, like even if they defeat the aliens or if they lose, it always sets it up like, oh, what are we going to do next? Like, the battle continues kind of thing. But it's a definite ending for this movie to these aliens invading, which is something I really, really appreciate. Because I don't mind if a movie sets up a sequel, but a lot of times it just seems like that's what movies set out to do. Like, hey, we're going to do a sequel, which is like, you can just do a definitive story that's very interesting and fun and just leave it at that, which thankfully is something they do. I'm not saying, again, if it's a bad or a good ending, you have to watch it to find out. Overall, I give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It's a good, enjoyable movie. If you have Netflix, I mean, it's essentially free. I mean, you're paying for Netflix, but hey, it's a brand new movie. You just go check it out. It's fun. If you like alien invasion movies, if you like coming of age stories, or just overall comedies, because this for the most part, this is a comedy. There's definitely a bunch of intense moments, and even moments that you could say are scary depending on the person or something like that, especially depending on your age. If you're a child, you're probably going to be like, oh man. But overall, like I said, it's just a fun movie. I laughed a lot, and I just had a blast all the way towards the end, and it was just really good, and I ended up caring about these characters. So like I said, 7 out of 10. It's not perfect. I feel like the director, maybe this is one of his first movies, second, third movie. Probably could have used a little tweaking, but overall it was fantastic. They're just decent, good fun. 7 out of 10. Go check it out. It's on Netflix right now. So if you watched this movie, what did you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or, what alien invasion type movie did you like? Because there's they make a lot of comments to alien invasion movies like Independence Day and stuff like that, to explain things. So, let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite alien invasion movie? As always, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Oh! Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.